morning all. Hope you're doing well. You had a nice weekend. It went really quickly again. I'm going to be quite busy doing house hunting for the next few weeks, so I'll be around if you need me, but just contact me on a direct message in Telegram or Discord if you need to get contact with me. I won't mind, but I'll be busy doing that because it's obviously an important decision in my life. Um, so I'll be doing some trades, but I won't be heavily trading, I think. And I'm not really sure about what's going on. I'm looking at the gold ticker chart right now. It's really falling, and no, it's pumping. So got to be careful. Lots of naughty behaviour right now. The thing is with the S&P, we're a buy at the big picture. They went long, but now it looks like they're selling it. So they will probably need to pump out some scary news in order for them to sell it. And there's lots of scary news out there that's legit. But that's probably what they're going to do. If they continue to buy it, they'll just pump out loads of scary stuff in the news, and then they should sell it. We're below the 21 moving average, and we're above our level, the important level. That's the level to be working with. You want to be buying above that level, then selling below. So 3912 was, the entry there, and quite a lot of naughty stuff, lots of wicks and things, and no one knows what today's going to hold, but we are currently a buy, and they are selling it. Trouble is with the indices, we've got like between a rock and a hard place between the resistance and support. So I can show you here, right? So should be above this box, but we can be below this one. And this is the resistance zone because they went long, so they should get punished, which they did. And now they shorted it, so they should get punished. So what's going to happen here will be very interesting. So currently falling, 4057 is the hold. Okay, so we're like 20 points away. Breaking that should probably seal the deal, and then they'll be like, oh wait, we're really bearish, better start selling, and then that will come down. And this will be a support. So quite tricky. And if this falls, it's going to boost the USD. So be careful if you've got dollar exposure and Aussie exposure. Our trade of the day is the Aussie CAD. So if this does fall really heavily, it's going to mean that our trade of the day is going to perform poorly. So you need to keep an eye on your indices, and don't look at things in a vacuum. You need to look at the big picture. You need to look at risk. And VIX is above 20, but we're probably going to breach 20 today, and we're going to see a lot of fake stuff. And then we're going to go below 20, and then we're going to rally. So we can make another box on the US 30. And here-ish, isn't it? There's one here. See, they sold it thereabouts. It took about 3 hours, and then they sold it. So therefore, that should be a support resistance. So, it might chop. But that's what I think is going to happen. We'll probably see things fall, and then we'll rally at New York because the VIX will go below 20. That's what I think is going to happen. DAX is making the sell. They've gone long. So in 15 minutes, 17 minutes or so, we can create a box. This would be a resistance box. Of course, unless we completely unwind and we rally. But it'll still be a box of resistance because they've gone long, okay? And they shorted it. They actually went long and then they sold it. So there's a lot of chop. This box could probably do with moving. Just chop, basically. It's just sold it here, so we can create one there. This one's a bit naughty. Here, so this is a support. So it might come down to test that. This is where they sold it, okay? But now they've gone long, so we can create one up here. So we'll be doing what we're doing on the US indices. We're going to be in between the boxes, but on DAX. So that's what's going to happen. Well, we've already got one there, albeit that's choppy as hell, but we'll have one here. So we'll have two resistance boxes overhead. Just a lot of naughtiness there. So be careful with DAX, but you need to be careful with indices anyway. They're quite tricky. And there's quite a lot of movement on this hourly candle. It's probably encouraging the retail guys to short, potentially. The way it's fallen is very aggressive. So it makes you think it is going to fall. But we did make a buy here, which we can definitely map that box. And I haven't got a trade on this. I said I was going to trade it, but I'm kind of busy right now in my life. So I probably won't be taking it. I kind of wish I went long, but it did do that big move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13 hours pretty much of huge selling. So, it would have been quite tricky to catch that bottom, but we did make a buy here. And we could even come down all the way down there. If so, I'm glad I'm not trading it, because it'd just be expensive. And you want to keep hold of your capital as well. So, very tricky. It's probably what's come and doing is that it's falling, encouraging the bears. Or we might just want to come down and test the resolve of these guys. So yeah, mate, it would be a buy up down here, but whether or not you want to wait for it to come down, if you've got a position there, it's quite a big fall. It's just pretty horrible, really. Euro USD, well, we made a buy here, which is interesting because we fell. We actually at a static level of buy, 107.04 ish. So it's been a little bit naughty. Immediately they went long, so we fell sideways. They went long again. But it's telling us that the herd are getting paid on this particular instrument because, we're below 50%, so really we're a buy. So it does that the majority are getting paid. Dollar yen, and they went long here. So 134.71 should be a resistance. And gold is still falling on the ticker chart. So you've got to be careful. And I haven't got a recommendation on gold right now. I'd probably say wait for this to be tested and then look for a long with a stop at 18.22. But I don't know if we're going to come all the way down, because we really shouldn't be, because we made a buy. So yes, it's tricky. Having said that, Euro USD fell at a static level. It was a buy. So could be a sit on your hands thing today. And it could just be what I said earlier, just in this video, is that we're going to probably puke a little bit, and that New York will breach the 20 level on VIX, and then we'll pump towards the close. And then we've got tomorrow's high severity data. We've got a lot of it as well. Got a ton of high severity data. RBA minutes. We've got the PMI Australia, Eurozone, UK. The sentiment index from the zoo, so that used to be a big mover. Retail sales, CPI, and PMI. So it's a big day tomorrow. So we're probably going to rally into the close today, and then we're going to be very choppy tomorrow, and then incredibly choppy on Wednesday. So be really careful. Know where your exit is. Be careful with gold. Be careful with indices, and also with the Euro USD, because you can see that they got paid. The majority got paid. So be careful. I'm going to do a Patreon video now. And once I've done that, I'm going to sit on my laptop and look for houses. So I don't know where I'm going to be living. I don't know if I'm going to be living in the town where I'm living now, or I'm going to be living closer to my parents. I don't know. So quite a busy day for me. Be careful, because we've got lots for high severity data tomorrow. And then we've got FOMC on Wednesday. So there won't be a trade of the day for Wednesday, just so you know.